Hey, Mom, where are you now? Are you out shopping? The house is a mess. Something wrong?
Oh, you're home. Early today. How was school?
As usual. Why do you ask?
Oh, you know what, Iris? I'm thinking of leaving home.
Huh? What do you mean, leave home? Are you running away or something? Did you have a fight with Dad?
No, that's not it. I'm thinking of getting a divorce.
Huh? You and Dad? Divorce? Why?
Well, it's complicated. I got stuff going on too. Anyway, from now on, you guys are on your own. I know it's gonna be difficult, but I want you to support your father as best you can. Okay, see you around.
See you around? Are you kidding me? Sorry we're getting divorced. See you around. I can't accept that. I need a better explanation than that.
But you're still just a kid, Iris. You probably wouldn't understand anyways. These things are for grown-ups.
You say I'm a kid, but I'm already 15. I'm old enough to understand. Just explain it to me. So, what's this all about?
All right, I'll explain. I recently met this really nice guy. I want to marry him, so first I have to get a divorce. That's all.
You recently met someone? Who is this guy? What's his name?
His name is Michael. He's an old classmate from back in high school. He's from a very prestigious family, and he himself is a successful businessman. He was super handsome and all the girls had the hots for him back then. I met him at the alumni party a couple of months ago, and he came up and talked to me. His wife apparently passed away some time back and now he's single.
And so you decided to split up with Dad and marry this guy from high school?
Yes, that's right. This is fate, a chance of a lifetime.
A chance?
Yes, a chance to marry a rich and handsome guy. To be honest, I really didn't want to marry some lowly company office worker. I want to be the wife of someone like Michael. I didn't want to be that middle-aged woman sitting through discount coupons at the supermarket. My dream was to be a woman that bought brand items and went on luxurious vacations overseas. And that chance has finally arrived. I want to start over, kickstart my drab lifestyle.
So, does that mean the life you led so far with me and Dad was nothing? That means you didn't want to marry Dad, right? And you regret giving birth to me. Sure sounds like it. What about all this time? All these years we spent together as a family. Was it all just a waste of time?
It's not that I wasn't happy. I simply don't want to continue as just your mom. I want to live the rest of my life as a woman. You only have one life to live, and I am going to live it as I please.
I see what you're saying, but why is the house such a mess? It looks like you rushed out of there in a hurry. Mom, where are you right now? If you're going to get divorced, you're coming home to talk about this with Dad, right?
I will never return to that house ever again. The place is a mess because I was looking for the bank books and other stuff. I'm taking all the money we saved.
What? Are you serious? All the money? All our family savings?
You've heard of divorce settlement, I'm sure. Women are entitled to it when getting divorced. It's really not enough considering whom I'm getting married to, of course.
But you can't just take it all. I mean, my piggy bank is even gone.
In reality, I would get more in the range of tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know? You're still young, Iris. You wouldn't understand such things. Normally, we would meet to work out the proper amount, but I don't have enough time for that. I want to marry Michael as soon as possible. And your money? Well, that all came out of your father's meager salary, so I figure it's mine.
If you take all the money, what are we supposed to live on? I'm starting high school at Sanford Academy this year. Or did you forget? And how about my college fund? We were saving up for that. What am I supposed to do?
I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to get divorced and you won't be family anymore. I won't be able to help you out financially. About school and education, talk to your father, okay? I left the divorce papers on the kitchen table. So could you tell him to sign it and send it in? Okay, so have a great life, Iris.
Hold it a minute! Mom!
Iris, get back to me as soon as you see this!
Oh, hello. Laura, was it? It's been a while. I forgot your name. What do you want?
You came to my house today, didn't you, Iris? My mother-in-law said that my daughter came to visit.
Oh yeah, right. I went to your new husband Michael's home. I was impressed. He really does live in an awesome McMansion. Unfortunately, you were out.
Why'd you come? Do you want something?
Nothing in particular. Just wondering what kind of life you were living. I mean, you did take all our savings, leaving us with nothing. But your husband and his mother were there. So, figured I would introduce myself and say hello. After you left home, I asked people about you. Heard some interesting things.
What did you hear?
Well, for one, they told me your new hubby and his mother, that your husband had passed away. When you met Michael at the alumni party, you said your husband had passed away some time ago, and that you were a widow. What's more, you said you were being harassed and abused by your former husband's parents. And when your husband died, they kicked you out of the house. You're like some poor little thing abused for many years. I really couldn't believe the barefaced lie you concocted. Can't believe you would go so far to get money. A real con artist.
A con artist? How could you say that?
What else should I call you? You took everything. Our savings, my college fund, my piggy bank even. Then you lie to some rich guy and move in with him. And you're even trying to rip them off too, aren't you? Okay, maybe not a con artist, more like a thief.
I didn't marry him for that. How can you call your mother a con artist and a thief? So disrespectful.
Mother? You? You told that new family of yours that you had no kids. It's as if I didn't even exist. When I visited and told them that I was your daughter, wow, they were blown away. They had no idea. You were acting as if you had no daughter. Please don't start acting as if you're my mom all of a sudden.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Anyways, why did you even have to visit? We divorced years ago.
It's obvious, isn't it? I want her to get the money back that you stole from us.
Like I said, I didn't steal it. That was a divorce settlement.
Divorce settlement? Don't make me laugh. I was naive back then and you sweet-talked your way out of ripping us off, but, well, I learned a lot since then and I know my rights. You're in no position to get any kind of divorce settlement.
The hell I'm not! When getting a divorce, it's the woman that gets the divorce settlement.
That's where you're wrong. When a husband and wife divorce, you first determine which side initiated an affair. That person pays the victim, and the victim is my dad. Oh yeah, and you did have an affair with Michael even before you were divorced, right? I confirmed that point with your husband today, so that's been verified. So, you were two-timing dad from the day you met Michael at that alumni party, am I right? So, according to the law, you're the one that has to pay up.
That can't be right. Besides, I knew nothing about that. And that was years ago. None of that money is left. There is a time limit to these things, too. It's all in the past.
Huh? A time limit? Are you being serious? If so, I'm just starting with you.
Huh?
Because you took everything of ours and disappeared. Dad and I had to sell the house and move out. Because of the hardship, Dad fell ill. I gave up on going to college. I did manage to finish high school, but to support the family, I had to work various part-time jobs. After high school, I got a job and I'm currently working hard. Dad's taking his meds and working as well. Can you continue the way you are after hearing what I just said? After the hardships we endured?
Well, I was.
I took all line messages from years ago. I took photos of the messed up living room and the divorce papers. I printed out everything and kept them all these years. One day, I was going to find out where you lived, and was intent on getting my revenge once and for all. That's how much I despise you. Do you even realize that?
I'm really sorry. I didn't realize you had such a hard time all these years. I was completely wrong about the divorce settlement. Please forgive me.
I don't want an apology from you. Just pay what you owe us. The money for infidelity and half of our assets. I will not forgive you until I see the money.
Okay, I will find some way to pay you back. And to my husband and her mother. I didn't want them to get the wrong idea about me, so could you help me keep this all a secret from them?
Huh? Why would I help you?
Well, you know, they find out after all these years that I was lying. Well, it would be a bit awkward carrying on, you know. And besides, he may even demand we get divorced. I have to avoid that at all costs. Please, I will find some way to pay you back.
Sure would like to help you out, but I mean, we are complete strangers now. You're not my mother. You're just gonna have to work that out yourself.
Huh? How could you say that? That's so irresponsible. You appear out of nowhere after all these years, disrupt our family, and don't even lift a finger to help. Give me a hand here. You're my daughter after all.
Did you really just say that, daughter? I have to be honest with you. I have no mother. She died a long time ago. Okay, see ya. I'll send over an official invoice later. So, see you later. Hope everything works out with your family.
Hold it right there, Iris. This conversation is not over yet. Iris!
After that conversation, my dad and I drew up an invoice for the compensation we wanted. Fortunately, her husband, Michael, paid the entire amount at once on our behalf. Michael said he was not aware of her predicament and what we had gone through, but that was no excuse and he insisted on apologizing and paying us a generous amount as compensation on top of his wife's divorce settlement. With that money, I was able to go to college and am currently enjoying life on campus. My mom, former mom, is not divorced but is apparently working her butt off at a farm owned by the family to pay the money that she stole from us. Not really the luxurious life that she had imagined.
Are you busy right now? I'm sorry to bother you while you're working. Can I talk to you for a minute?
What is it, Christina?
I just got back from a business trip, but I just want you to know about my concern.
Huh? Was it today that you're coming back?
No, I finished work earlier than I had planned, so I managed to go home a day early.
Oh, I see.
Are you telling me that I shouldn't have come home early? You seem disappointed somehow.
No, I'm not. I just didn't think it was today, that's all. Anyway, what's wrong?
I think someone broke into our house.
What? Why?
When I came home, I felt strange.
What do you mean?
The furniture is arranged slightly different from before. Did you move our furnitures?
No, I didn't.
I see. It's weird.
Seriously, since you were away for some days, maybe you misunderstood.
At first I thought so. But I think some of them are missing.
No way.
Did you use the money inside an envelope in the drawer at the study?
Money? I don't even know that it was there.
Really? Then maybe it's a burglary.
Is that so? That's not good.
Yeah, the cash in the study and some of my jewelries are missing too. I'm sure that someone had broken into the house and took them.
Yeah.
That's why I just called the police.
You called the police?
The cash and the jewelry were taken. It's definitely a burglary, right?
Maybe you put them somewhere else and you just forgot about it.
If it was just cash, I would have thought so. But the jewelries were inside the jewelry box, so there's no way I could have forgot about where they were.
But if you called the police without looking for those things that went missing first, you'll be in trouble. You'll also embarrass yourself in the end. Why don't you try to search for them again?
Why are you stopping me from calling the police? Do you know something about this?
I don't know, but I think it's too early to call the police.
It's not like the room was ransacked or the locks were broken. But there were some small things missing from the living room too. That's very odd, don't you think so? I don't think a thief would be interested in stealing away small decorations.
Is that so?
Oh, the police are here now, so I'll tell them what happened. Felix, I was right. Looks like it's definitely a burglar. So, can you come home soon?
Oh, now? Why?
Because you're the head of our household, so it's natural. Besides, I was on a business trip for a week. I was wondering about the different furniture arrangement, or if you changed the interior design. And the police want to talk with you about that too.
That's such a sudden request. I can't. I'm at work right now.
For heaven's sake, our house has been burglarized. Your company will understand, won't they?
I have an important meeting soon. I don't think I can leave.
But I'm scared and I'm worried about being alone too.
You're not a child. Don't be so naive. Let me know when you know the outcome, okay? Bye.
Wait, Felix! Have you finished your meeting?
Oh, are you done with the police?
Please, come home soon. I really need you.
What? You can handle this on your own, can't you? It's no big deal. You worry too much.
But the police said they need to check something with you. They want me to call you.
Huh? Are you telling me that I'm being suspected?
Of course not. It's only natural to ask to speak to the people involved, isn't it? I wonder why you refuse to talk to the police. What's wrong with you, Felix?
I'm not refusing to talk to them, but I'm busy at work, so I can't leave.
Why? It's a big deal. You should explain to your company about what's going on. It's an emergency.
I told you, I'm in the middle of an important meeting. I can't just leave.
The meeting started from an hour ago. It's over now, isn't it?
No, it's still going on.
Then why are you texting me?
We're having a break now. What do the cops want to check with me anyway?
The police checked our house and found out that there were no signs of forced entry.
Does that mean there was no break-in? So it was your mistake after all, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It can't be a misunderstanding because a lot of things are missing. The police searched the whole house.
The whole house?
Yes, they told me that they found a third party's fingerprints.
No kidding, so it was a burglary after all.
But there's something weird.
What do you mean by weird?
The place where the owner of the fingerprints touched is different from a normal burglar.
What? I don't get it.
In most cases, burglars usually only look in places where they think there might be money or goods. This burglar touched so many things inside the house. What kind of burglar is that?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to find something valuable.
But they also went through the bathroom and the kitchen. The police even found fingerprints on the microwave oven. Why on earth would a burglar do that?
They must have been very desperate. Maybe it was a vindictive burglar.
Don't be silly. Besides, there's no broken windows and the locks weren't broken.
So what?
There must be someone who invited the burglar into the house. They said it's impossible to enter the house without a key.
But you don't invite a burglar into your house, do you?
That's right, so that would mean the person had the keys. Our keys were stolen. That's why the cops wanted to ask you if you lost your keys or not.
I have the keys with me.
I guess I have to make sure I get a good look at them. So will you please come home?
I'm telling you, I can't go home right now.
It can't be helped then. Anyway, I'll go talk to the police. Felix, I checked with the police.
I see. There's nothing to worry about since I didn't lose my keys, right?
They said that they have to check the keys. Since you can't come home right away, you can just send me a picture of the keys. The police said that a picture is acceptable for now.
Why do I have to do that?
What? You can take a picture of those keys in 2 seconds, can't you? We're in the middle of an investigation, so you have to cooperate.
I told you, I'm in a meeting right now.
A family emergency would be taken into consideration by your company. Besides, you're on break, right? What's wrong with you, Felix?
I'm about to go back to the meeting.
Are you telling me that you don't have the keys with you?
That's not what I mean. I'm coming home every day, so it's only natural that I have the keys, right?
Then why do you refuse so much? I think there's something fishy about you.
It's not weird. I just don't have them with me right now. I'm in the conference room.
Huh? Where are your keys then?
It's in my bag at my desk. I'm in a meeting right now, so I'm in a different room.
I see. Anyway, the police have to check it. They say they can't finish their investigation if you don't allow them to do that. Can you get out of the meeting room for a while and go take a picture of the keys? You can at least do that, right? Please cooperate, Felix.
Well,
What's wrong? Felix, are you there? Please reply to me. The police are waiting for you too. How long are you going to make us wait? The police said they gave up.
oh, okay then.
You're sending me a reply. Why are you able to do that?
The meeting has just finished.
Really? So you can come home, right? The police are still here.
What? The police are still there? I still have work to do after this, so I can't go home. I just got some extra tasks. It's tough being an office worker.
Huh, the meeting is over, right? Just come home, okay?
I still have to put together the materials after the meeting and so on. I still have a lot of things to do. I'm busy.
When I asked you to send me a picture of the keys, you didn't reply, and when I told you about the police are still here, you're telling me that you can't come home. That's crazy.
That's not true.
Did you lose your house keys?
What are you talking about? How could I lose it?
Because I have the keys here.
What? You found them at our house?
I mean, there's an unfamiliar woman and she had the keys with her.
What?
Stop fooling around. Why would a stranger like her have the keys to her house? You're gonna have to explain that to me.
I don't know. Maybe I dropped the keys somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Felix. I know that you're hiding something from me. You're having an affair, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who wants to know. I already know all about this. Your girlfriend didn't know I was home, so she was kind enough to bring me the keys. Then, she saw the police coming and she panicked. The police questioned her, so she confessed about the affair. I don't want to hear any more excuses from you, Felix.
Wait a minute. There's no way I would betray you. That woman lied.
I was away from home on a business trip. She said that she's been with you all week. How could she find out that I've been gone for a week if no one told her about that? Moreover, she knows that I was on a business trip.
You're right. Maybe she did some research in advance.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, but you don't have any proof that I was cheating on you.
You lied to me by pretending that you don't know anything about the affair. That's disgusting.
That's not what I mean.
Explain to me then. This woman is a stranger. Are you telling me that she stole your keys?
No, well, I don't know.
Then I'll tell that to the police and have them arrest her. That's fine, right? It's a burglary anyway.
No, wait. You don't have to do that, okay?
Why not? She stole the keys from you, so that's a crime, right?
I lost my keys, and she brought them back.
Then what? You just let her in and out our house for a week?
I didn't do that.
Are you stupid? That's enough.
I'm sorry.
You gave your keys to that woman, right?
Yes, that's correct.
She's the one you're having an affair with, wasn't she?
Yes, I deeply apologize.
The police just took her fingerprints and it was a perfect match. You can't hide the truth any longer.
But I didn't know she stole money and goods just because I let her come inside the house.
I know she said that she didn't mean to do that.
Well, then it's settled.
Yes, it's settled. I want a divorce.
What? Why? Hold on a sec. I didn't steal anything, did I?
Stop talking nonsense, Felix. You brought your girlfriend into our house while I was away on a business trip.
I'm sorry.
If an apology can solve every trouble in this world, I believe that the police won't exist. Thus, we had a divorce. The woman was free to come and go with the key Felix had given her. She ransacked the house and stole some money and goods. I think she was after the money from the beginning. Of course, she is going to be taken care of by the police and put behind bars. But there was something else wrong with this woman.
Christina, help me. Please, answer me.
Huh? I have nothing to say to you.
Thank you for your reply.
What do you want?
Well, actually, that woman has put me as a guarantor for her debts.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know it's my fault. But please help me. I can barely make ends meet. She maxed out my credit cards for online shopping. She even took out some cash in advance. It's all my debt, and I can't pay for all of them. Christina, don't you feel sorry for your ex-husband that he's struggling? Don't you want to help someone you still love?
Stop blabbering nonsense, Felix. Don't be silly. I mean, that woman stole money and goods from our house. So you shouldn't have let her use your credit card.
I didn't think that she would dare to do something like that. She didn't seem like a person with bad personality.
You're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you're just too stupid to understand.
What? You don't have to say that much. It's your fault that I cheated on you.
Huh? Don't make weird accusations. How can it be my fault? It's 100% your fault.
You were busy with work and went on business trips all the time. I was alone in our house. You're the one who cheated on me while you were on your business trips, weren't you? I want my alimony.
I didn't cheat on you. If you doubt me, why don't you find out where I went for my business trips? I was on my own for my entire business trips. If you check where I was staying and where I was working, you can get the proof that I was alone all the time. I was just working diligently.
Why don't we start over then? Please?
What are you talking about? You're contradicting yourself. The divorce was finalized a long time ago.
So let's get remarried. I beg you.
No, I don't. Who on earth would remarry a cheating jerk who's trapped in an enormous amount of debt?
Don't say that. It's terrible. You still love me, don't you?
Cut it out, okay? You were the one who cheated on me. It's all your fault.
I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize. So can you at least spare me the alimony? I can't pay you because of what that woman did to me.
I don't care. I want my alimony. You're a child, Felix. Don't be so naive.
Oh no, what am I supposed to do? I can't make a living.
When I was in trouble, you said that I should handle that on my own. Don't be so selfish. But since I'm a kind-hearted person, let me give you some advice.
Really? Tell me then.
If you can't pay for the alimony, then ask your parents to lend you some money and work it out. You must pay the alimony in one lump sum. I'm not going to change my mind. Contact me when you know the outcome. Bye! I received a number of persistent messages from Felix. I read through them but didn't reply at all, just like what he did to me last time. I don't think I should give him any reply. In the end, Felix asked his parents to pay the alimony on his behalf. He was allowed to live at his parents' house. I was relieved that the alimony was paid. However, he was supposed to repay the alimony to his parents. I heard that he is working from morning till night every day. He's too selfish to have an affair while I was away for a business trip and even gave his girlfriend the keys. He really is an idiot. What comes around goes around, so he deserves that.